named parameters. With this, arguments are passed in any order when the function is being called in anywhere or in your project. It's not like the positional where it should be in the order of the parameters. But for this, whenever the arguments are passed, whenever the function is called, arguments are passed in any order of the choice of the developer. So let's take a function. Right, so this is our function print countries with this named parameters. So we have C1, C2, C3. This is indicating that we are making them nullable. We will get to understand this better as we go forward. So for now, this is a named parameter. So with these parameters, whenever the function print countries are called, the arguments are going to pass in order of the choice of the developer. So let's call our function here. And one thing you are going to see is the function that we called is not requiring any of this. It comes as a normal function. So now we can call our argument. So you see this parameter, we have the C1 parameter C1. It's a string, you can pass our argument to it. Ghana. Then we move on and call C2, or let's say 3. We pass the argument let's say Gabon. Alright, so the order of the passing of argument is not required for you to pass it in order. So when you want to make it required, all what you have to do is we have a required keyword in that. So just in front you pass a keyword called required. So when you add a required keyword, this required keyword to in front of the data type, it's going to make this parameter required. The required means whenever you pass, whenever you call this function, this particular value must be passed in any other way. Like by all means it should be passed. When you get a car, by all means you should get a fuel before you can get it out. So by all means, we are saying that wherever this function is called, this parameter C3 must be given an argument before it can do anything else. So if you should remove this parameter here, it's going to complain. There will be an error saying the named parameter C3 is required, but there is no corresponding argument. Alright, so I stated here that we have required and optional. So for the optional, there is no required keyword for the named parameters, and if you want to make it required, you add the required keyword to it. So this brings us to the end of types of function parameters that we have. See you in the next video.